So the very first thing that we're going to do is the Sunbonnet Sue collection 24 blocks. We're going to work through these. And the very first one is the ice skating one. So the first thing we need to do, which I do have some blocks already done, but I'm going to bring you along as we do these. So we need to make sure, hold on. I don't remember what size we needed to do. You will need a 10-inch square, I do believe. Let's do this Baby Sue quilt. Let's do this one. I think this is really cute. Let's go ahead and work through this one. We will need a 9-inch square to do each one of these blocks. But I kind of want to do this 4-season wall hanging. Dilemma. Which one shall we do? Should we do the 4 seasons? Or shall we do the Baby Sue quilt? Let's do this one. Let's do this one. So I'm going to cut 9-inch squares. So I do have some fabric here, and we're going to iron it, and then we're going to cut into 6 9-inch squares on that. So every block of all 6 blocks of the little baby quilt we're making, they're all cut out, the main block. So now we're going to move on to the next step. So now the next step is, this is the first block we're doing, is that we got to trace every part of this. And see, I already got pieces right here because, like I said, I've done this quilt before, just the blocks. I've not actually done the quilt per se. So now we need to find our fabric that we're going to use for Sunbonnet Sue, the teddy bear and all that. So we're going to do the bed, then we're going to do Sunbonnet Sue. I do believe that is how I did that. So I am going to be going into my scrap stash. You can do this using fat quarters. It don't matter. I've got all the pieces here. So, and of course, the bear will be the last one that we sew on there. So we need something for the headboard, a pillow. Here's the 2 headboard pieces. So we need a brown. Here is the blanket piece, a pillow. We need whatever Sunbonnet Sue's dress is. We need one for the arm. And a coordinating fabric for the bonnet. So there's the dress that we need right there. These 2 needs to be dressed. And of course her foot. So that is all the pieces that we need. So now I've got to dig into my stash to see what we can find. So I found all my scraps. The next episode, we will be putting it on the block. Well, working on placing it on the block, cutting them out, and all that stuff. So stay tuned for the next episode of Sunbonnet Sue or making a baby quilt.